How about a little sneak peek of month 7 video, which we have not filmed yet, but look at these walls. We have cables and wires all over the place. We are doing the low voltage wiring right now through our house for a lot of important things like speakers, electronic shades by the windows, some of the lighting if it's going to be like automatic smart lighting, and potentially any other smart home type stuff like maybe screens or controlling things if you control things with your voice. Oh, and the internet, like I want to have really good internet in our house. This is something that is really important, and if you watched our last house, we had so many of these. But this room where we're keeping the internet has something very unique that I don't think I've talked about yet. We had to think this through from the very beginning because this is a drain. This is gonna go all the way down to the sewer, and then this right here is the water and an outlet. Like, it's easy, you can put an outlet anywhere, and that's something that everybody thinks about. This is the base station for, guess what? You can put it in the comments right now. I'll put an ad right here, and then you can put it in the comments while the ad is playing. Some of you might have YouTube Premium and you didn't watch an ad right there, but I did place one right there. This is a spot for our robot vacuum. I don't ever have to refill the water basin myself for the mop feature on the robot vacuum, and I also don't want to drain the dirty water. All right, so there's a little sneak peek for you, but today's video is about a smart vacuum, but it's not about the one that we're putting inside of this house. And it is also not this vacuum, which is the one that we've had for the last 6 to 8 months inside of our house. It has an interesting name, the S8 Max V Ultra. This is something that we actually use inside of our house every couple of weeks, and I actually really like it. But this video today is about the Roborock's latest vacuum, which is very sleek, very demure, very mindful. I don't even know what that means. I just see that on the internet. Is that something bad? Should I not be saying demure and mindful? Leslie confirmed it's okay. Oh wait, she's saying no, don't say it.
The girls aren't gonna like you saying that because it's cringy.
If there's any girls watching this, I'm sorry for my cringiness right now. To all the guys, this is very demure, very I am going to give this to somebody that's never used a vacuum like this inside of their house. My parents. We're gonna put this into their house in this video. But before we go over there, let me show you a few things about this vacuum that make it different than the ones that we've had. The name is different. I told you what that name was earlier. It took me a while to learn it. I'm gonna throw on screen the name of this one. Qrevo. I have a hard time with the Q and the R on the first one, so I'm struggling with how to say it. I'm sorry, Roborock, if I say it wrong. Maybe the Q is silent. Maybe it's the Qrevo curve. The second thing that is different with it, well, it looks good. Let's just make that the second thing. It's beautiful. I feel like it fits our home better than what the black one does. The design team did a nice job of making this look aesthetically pleasing as something inside of your home. The third thing, this right here has a duo divide. And why is that significant? Because hair, whether it's pet hair or girl hair or boy hair if it's long, it doesn't get as tangled up and it doesn't become a big mess inside of there. And the hair can instead get sucked into the vacuum and then sent out into the dust bag. My parents don't have a dog where we're taking this. At our house, we do have a dog. It's really cute. Look at these treads. They're massive. You might have a metal gap for a slider door if your slider door is open, or even just a swinging door. And this does a really good job with these like tank looking tires that can go really tall. Very thoughtful. I'm not gonna say the other word that goes along with being thoughtful. Stay there.
Instead of mindful. Doesn't matter, but.
Oh, is it mindful?
Yeah.
Okay, that's funny. And at CES last year, one of my favorite things was the Flexi Arm design. I'd never heard of one of these things. It's a round vacuum, but you have square corners. This thing is always out there going and it's spinning. This uses reactive AI. It has cameras that are inside of it, and when it sees things, it can identify if it's dog poop, if it's a dog, if it's a bug, if it's a shoe, and then the AI looks at it and determines what it is and gives you a percentage. Well, my daughter did such a good job. The vacuum definitely thought that she was a dog. I could see it in the app, and I think it gave it like an 85% likelihood of it being a dog. So good job, London, for tricking the vacuum. But it also has dodged things. Our dog doesn't poop inside of the house, but it would dodge the poop. It should. Do you want to see my parents' house? And maybe we can find some like old pictures of me when I was a little kid. And no, we have not fixed Lincoln's car yet. It is still dinged up, but we can drive it. All right, the Qrevo. Welcome to my parents' house. That looks like a good spot. We have the app set up. This is not my phone. I do not have this many flowers or the old thing where you hold it. That's my mom's phone. The first thing you do when you get one of these vacuums is you have to have it vacuumed for the first time, creating a map outline of the entire house. So like right now, no map found. But just to show you something, this is the house. Look at this. This is the living room right here. And then we've got the entryway over here with some fine china. And we've got pictures of the family. Look at that. There's Lincoln right there. We got a picture of him. And there's the girls. They're in that one right there. And if we move over, here we are, okay? Family. There's the girls. There's our family up there too. If we're gonna have a mop, it needs some water. One of the nice things about when it mops is it actually heats the water up. And I think it's 75 degrees Celsius. That's how hot this is in Fahrenheit. All right, first time I've used the Qrevo Curvy. Ready, set.
Starting to clean.
Look at that, everybody. The mop is already in action. It knows that it's tile, and it's like, okay, perfect. We're gonna mop, and the mop, it's interesting, the mop comes out and pushes over toward the wall. I did not expect to see that. It is even quieter than our other one because it's vacuuming and mopping right now, but it's quieter. It's heading for the kitchen. Ooh, is it gonna fit under that? That's close. It made it. Wow, that was like the perfect fit. Look what I found. This is me in high school, right there. My hair's really cool. We did a photo shoot and we all wore Old Navy things. This was a thing in the 90s. You'd go to Old Navy, you'd get shirts that match. Pretty good, right? You can go to like a local store and you can get a robotic vacuum that costs not that much money and you're like, oh, it's doing a good job, it's cleaning my house. But you have to look at the suction power, you have to look at the mop, you have to look at the LiDAR. There's a lot of different features that you can get when you spend a little extra money on one that is a bit nicer, that actually does a good job in the house, doing the things that you pay for it to do, which is cleaning and mopping. This has been really fun to watch it go around, and I'm not showing you on camera, but my parents are here and they're watching it, and they really are excited about what's happening. At first, when I told them about it, they're like, I don't know if I want this in my house. But now, as you see it here and you're seeing the map come together, they're starting to see the value in having almost like a person cleaning and mopping your house. This is a sponsored video by Roborock. They are a sponsor of our home build, and I'm excited to see what version we're gonna actually put into our house. Our house should be done, hopefully, in February. And at that point, I'm not sure what the best Roborock vacuum is going to be, but whatever the best one is, we're gonna be putting it in our house. I'm gonna leave it here for a few weeks and then check back in with my parents and give you guys an update in a future video of how much they like it or don't like it for the house and what things it's doing well inside of the house. There's a lot of tricky things inside of here. There's a pool table in the other room with a very thick rug that they don't hardly vacuum because it's hard to get under there. This is gonna be able to hopefully get that. There you go. Thank you to Roborock for sponsoring this video and for sponsoring our home build. I do really like this vacuum. I'll put some details in the description below. This is one of the latest vacuums that they have. And we're just gonna let it keep cleaning my parents' house. And it's a Saturday here. I'm gonna go watch some college football. All right, have a good one. Thanks for watching, guys. Get ready, stay tuned for month 7 home build because there's actually going to be even more things that are about to happen in the next 2 days.
I was doing good, but then I should have, my legs should have been wider for balance.
And yes, Leslie, you're the best filming person around.
I try really hard. I'm not the best filming person, but I try really hard.
What are you doing under there, dog? We're trying to film a video about our amazing vacuum.